I don't know if there's ever a moment that I came to that kind of distinguishes me surviving Black.
The Varius.
We are talking about the survival of a race of people. That is all that is at stake. We are talking about the survival of Black people, nothing else.
I've never experienced or in my mind, I've never experienced the Black trauma, or like I'm out here having to survive because I'm a Black woman. I don't have that experience. I've never had anything happen to me like from a non-person of color, anything happen to me because I'm Black in my mind.
It can work for our good as long as we perceive it the right way, and just you instead of looking at negativity and letting it wear us down, you use it as fuel to keep going and to prosper. Because we can definitely do great things and accomplish great things, and a lot of our people have already. So,
My name is Shawnte Brown. I am from Brooklyn by way of St. Vincent. And what was the last one? My name, where I'm from, and what else?
Your age.
I'm 35.
My name is Dionne. I'm 34. I live in Harlem. I'm from Virginia Beach, but I'm from Harlem, so I live here. I work at Rikers Island. I'm not a CO.
my name is Isiah Conway. I'm 19 years old, born in upstate New York, but I grew up in Northern Virginia.
We are talking about the survival of Black people, nothing else.
What being Black meant was when my cousin was shot by cops. And this was around the time of Trayvon Martin. And it didn't receive, as much, I guess, news time as Trayvon for a bunch of different reasons. But I remember thinking, this is what these families must feel like when they have these experiences, because it's not tangible. It's not as tangible to you when it's just a newscast, right? It doesn't bear the same feeling when it's not someone you personally know. And so when my cousin was shot and killed by cops in Brooklyn, New York, it kind of just radicalized me, because I think I had always up until that point been pro-Black, but I think then was the moment that I realized why being pro-Black was so necessary.
Or in my mind, I've never experienced the Black trauma, or like I'm out here having to survive because I'm a Black woman. I don't have that experience. I've never had anything happen to me like from a non-person of color, anything happen to me because I'm Black in my mind. I've had Black people do things to me, like other Black people do things to me because I'm Black. Like I've experienced colorism or things of that nature, but I've never actually had like a non-person of color make me feel any type of way, or like I was out here having to survive life.
We're coming and selling this worry free.
Yes, I'm Black. I'm proud of it. I'm Black and beautiful.
As far as why is Black beautiful, like I said, it's because of the simple fact that we're just, like I said, distinctive and just unique in how we do things. We have a lot a lot of skill sets, a lot of different, things that just makes us unique. And I feel like there's a lot of hatred and kind of animosity because of that, because of the fact that we're just skilled in a lot of areas as far as art, sports, music, like cooking, culinary. It's just so many different things, and we're just like unique compared to other different cultures and races and stuff like that. And a lot of different people try to copy what we do, try to rationalize, or try to bring down what we do and try to, substitute what we do as for something that could be gang related or, criminal and anything like that. But in all reality, we're just out just trying to survive and just trying to be the best we can be and just live our lives and, have fun. You know what I mean? And make the world a better place. But a lot of times us being unique and being, special, it just gets substituted as us just, being negative and being a menace to society, but that's not even the case at all. We actually make the world a better place, to be honest. And I feel like without our culture and without us being us, I just feel like things just wouldn't be as enjoyable. Things just wouldn't be as fruitful as it could be without our culture.
Yeah, so I mean, outside of just like the way that our skin glows, you see how my skin is glowing in the sun. Outside of that, and just the beauty of our people, and diversity within Blackness, right? So, I think a lot of the times we look at being Black as a monolith, right? And while there are shared experiences between, all folks with, darker hued complexions and melanin, I think what makes us beautiful is those inherent differences, right? But those differences that even though we have them, there's something about them that just makes us unique and makes us have the same experience, right? So the fact that I feel like there's like this collective consciousness that you have as a Black person, regardless of where you're from, whether you're from the continent, whether you're from the diaspora, that kind of gives us like, I want to say, a feeling of togetherness. So there's this shared kind of spirituality and this shared consciousness that I feel like is unmatched as Black folks. Like, when you give somebody the head nod, or you both look at each other and you're like, this is some really not Black shit happening right now. And we're just acknowledging it. So I think that's what makes Blackness beautiful. But in addition to that is the inherent diversity within us, right? The fact that we can look so different and still be Black, right? And that's not just in complexion or hue, but where we're from, and the fact that if we really talk about like the origination of like people on this earth, the scholars and the anthropologists will tell you that life began in Africa. So I think that's really what makes Black beauty, what makes Black beautiful, the fact that like we're life givers, we're creators, we move cultures,
I mean, look at us. There are literally thousands of shades of us. Our hair, we can have straight hair, curly hair, red hair. My hair will be black tomorrow. We're so versatile. My hair will be black and curly tomorrow. It's red and straight today. But we're so versatile. We come in all these different shapes and sizes. I mean, yes, people, non-people of color come in different shapes and sizes too, but no, it's different. We're dark brown, light brown. We got different color eyes, nose shapes, lip shapes. You see the pigmentation in my lips? That's what makes us beautiful. Like, white people have little pink lips. These big, full, natural lip liner. Like, come on, it's so much to us. Like, it's just beautiful.
You think you tough? You stink. I hate your black skin. I hate your black pants. I hate black pepper. I hate black keys on the piano. I hate my gums because they black.
How we respond a lot of times to the negativity is just it just makes us fit into the negative description that we're already given. Like the way we respond a lot of times, we respond back with hatred, or we respond back with, the animosity and the rah-rah. But at the end of the day, it's like, that's what's expected of us already, to be hostile, to be, negligent of, other people's well-being and different things like that. You know what I mean? So I just feel like how we respond to, different things and react, I feel like a lot of times that could be ugly. And I also feel as if a lot of times we don't necessarily think how we look, how we make our other people look when we do certain things in public. You know what I mean? Like, everything you do, you know what I mean? And when you out there doing things, everything you do doesn't just affect you. It affects, your family, your, close ones. And it also affects the race as a whole, you know what I mean? And people don't necessarily think 100% like what their actions really, what they really mean and how they really can affect them. You know what I mean? And one of the two biggest things that I have a problem with as far as what makes it ugly.
I just feel like the association with black and darkness, there's a negative connotation with darkness, or the color black is like a mourning color. It's not like a everyday color. It is. It's definitely, my wardrobe is black. I have on this shirt because I go to work, but people in society see black as maybe dirty or scary, and that's not the case. But I think that just over the years, like even back from slavery, the darker color people are out in the field, whereas the lighter color people are inside. You have these, you might be the face of the company because you're lighter, or you might be in the back doing whatever because you're darker. Just darkness and blackness in general can be seen negatively, but that's not the case at all. You got to look deeper than skin color.
I think, just the struggle that we have to go through to be seen as people. Often, like we don't get a really good time in the media. We are often pit against each other. And I think that because of that, there's like that same, like what I talked about, what makes us beautiful. That sense of collectiveness, I think because of the fact that we're often like kind of put against each other, or we have this kind of stereotype of what it means to be black, specifically in America, that sometimes that burden, having to wake up every day and pick up that burden, can sometimes be difficult and really ugly.
The Varius